Welcome back, beautiful people, to Culture Talks. My name is Frankie, and in today's pop culture related video, we'll be jumping into the chilling adventures of Sabrina. So to start off, as I normally do in these videos, I will be going into the cons of this show and to the pros. This is a review video. This is spoiler free. I do not like to spoil stuff, especially if people haven't seen it. So without further ado, let's jump into the cons, shall we? So, the cons. This show has cons. It's not perfect, but it was really close to being perfect in my book. But it has cons, small and large. Or small and big, however you want to look at it. So to start off, the first con, I guess, to say is not a big one. It had questionable editing right off the bat. It had questionable shots as well. Something that I was wondering about. It had curious choice of some of the shots, what it took in terms of capturing the characters and storytelling and moving along and progressing in the story. And then when it came down to it, the editing was kind of awkward in some of them. It wasn't throughout the entire show. It's just selected points throughout the show that I caught on. And I was like, that's really awkward. Don't know how I feel about that. It feels really weird. It's basically when you watch a Michael Bay movie. Why is there an explosion there? When you watch a J.J. Abrams film, why is there a lens flare? That's what it was. I'm not giving anything away, I swear. Another minor thing, it is minor, could be looked at as big depending on who you ask, and if you are one of these people who saw this show already, let me know. But to me personally, the ending kind of felt not flat. It didn't fall flat. It was strong. It ended strong, the show and the season. However, the conclusion and ending of the last episode of the season, the theme, well, not the theme, the idea and this climactic scene that was building up to, or actually just kind of thrown in there to build up the episode, it fell flat for me. It fell flat because it was a missed opportunity. I feel like this is something they could have saved for a much more bigger climactic season. Or even then, it was working. However, it just fell flat. Like, that's it. That's really it. It was smart, but they should have done something else. That's just me. And now, on to the final con. And really, this is the biggest con I have for the entire season and series of season 1 of Sabrina, or the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. We'll keep it fancy. The biggest issue was the focus of its many characters. Now, Sabrina doesn't commit the sin that best puts it into perspective, Daredevil season 2, but it came very close. And what I mean by that is, it was very convoluted. It was very character bloated. Daredevil season 2 was. Now, Sabrina doesn't do that, but it came very close, as I stated. So some of the side storytelling, or the storytelling that's put on the side for the characters, are just not interesting. As much as I hope it was going to be, it wasn't. It falls flat for me. And the focus was too much in the end, I guess, to say the least. I just didn't care. I don't know what more to say about that. It's sad. I want to care about the side characters, and I do, but I guess when it came to the storytelling portion for them, I just didn't care. And that sucks. It could be forgiven if it was interesting, obviously, but it wasn't. Some of the side storytelling of the Sabrina stories were just like, this just tells it all. Like I said, it could be forgiving if it was interesting, but it wasn't. To put it into perspective, again using Daredevil season 2, but the side characters in the story, the character stories were interesting in Daredevil season 2. However, there was just too many side stories that I just wound up not caring anymore, or for other people, they just got confused. Here, luckily, you won't get confused for the side characters and their stories. It's quickly done, but in my opinion, it wasn't quickly enough because I just didn't care. I wanted the focus to shift back to Sabrina, and that's not okay, I guess, in the end. Because if you're gonna have a good array of characters, at least make me care about, their stories as well, because you're trying to tell it. At least that's what I got from it. You're trying, just didn't care. To the pros, the better stuff. To start off, the acting, right off, it's fantastic. I cannot say more about the acting other than like, there's just nothing more to say. It was great, fantastic. I couldn't get enough of them, of all the characters, of all the acting, and yes, some of the side characters, they never made me question. I know I made critiques about the side characters, but the acting by the actors never made me question that they shouldn't be playing these characters. You know, Harvey is a good Harvey, and Sabrina's friends are great friends, and there's a great supporting cast. So that portion of, you know, as much as I'm criticizing the storytelling of the side characters, the actual acting and the characters and the actors who portrayed them, great. I have no issues with them, honestly. Their portrayal had nothing to do with the writing and the storytelling that they were put in. That's not on them, honestly. They acted the crap out of their roles. Props to you guys. Another positive, writing is great. The writing is phenomenal. It's fantastic. Again, more good writing will bring your show great success, essentially. With the great writing comes great storytelling. And storytelling was the focus of this show. Sabrina and her friends, that's the focus. It's great storytelling, great writing, and couldn't get enough of it. What's more to say other than when you have that, that's gonna be your bread and butter to success for a great show, of even a great movie. Even with my critiques of the characters in Sabrina, like the side stories and side characters and their storytelling, these characters are meant to support Sabrina, and they do the job. Going kind of backtracking again with the characters and the acting that go in hand, kind of skipped it, I apologize. There is a great cast, there's an array of characters. It's well balanced, and plus, like, you can't have these characters not be with Sabrina, because this is how we in the 90s and early 2000s grew up watching the original show. You know what show I'm talking about. Talking Salem. Another positive is that this show has great themes. Great theme. I say great. Theme shouldn't be in air quotes. I apologize. It's great. The theme. I put air quotes around great because the theme is Wiccan and Satanism. Satanism. I don't know how to pronounce it. Satanism, right? Whatever. Having grown up personally as Catholic, I cringe at some of the phrasing and comments and sentences and just the dialogue that's being thrown out there in the show. And that's a good job. That's great writing. But yes, it makes you want to go to church. Especially if you don't go to church, this show will probably make you want to go to church. You feel a little dirty. You feel a little devilish. And that's a good job. Great writing. Like I said, great writing. And overall, it is a good theme. Good. And the last positive pro, pardon me if I butcher names, because I'm pretty notorious on it, unless I can say it in my accent. Lastly is Kiernan Shipka. That's how you say it. Kiernan Shipka? Kiernan Shipka. Cannot say enough good things about her and this young actor. This is her role now. It belongs to her. She is Sabrina. She is Sabrina, the teenage witch, even though that's never mentioned. There's no homage there. There's no nod to the original there. But this is her role now. And this is a completely different story from what we in the 90s babies and the early 2000s peeps grew up with. Kiernan Shipka has the reins to this character now, and she's flying high already. Props to her. This is an up. This is a pro. Let's go. So overall, this show is fantastic. It's approved for me. It's a go. Go watch this show if you haven't seen it just yet. It's one of the many shows that came out in October that I did finish a while back, actually. I just haven't gotten a chance to review it. October was packed, man. Great shows. You might have missed a few. This is probably one of them. If not, let me know what you think if you've seen it already. But like, this show is a go. It's great. The theme is great. The story is great. Everything about this show is pretty much set in stone great. It's almost near perfect. Close, but no cigar. This is not a show for kids, so don't watch it with your kids or parents. Parents don't watch it with your kids. Kids don't watch it with your parents, really. unless, especially your very religious parents. Basically, this show will make your parents want to baptize you again. They'll probably get a priest and throw holy water on you and question you. Why are you watching this? ¿Por qué estás viendo esta porquería? What is this? ¿Qué es? Don't, like, your parents are probably gonna start like doing 10 Hail Marys for you. You get the idea. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you see, you like what I do, you like what you hear, give me a like, share, and subscribe. I really do appreciate the support and love that I'm getting from still my family and friends. I still have family and friends. They haven't left me just yet. I really do appreciate the support. If you have any questions, any comments about what I've talked about today, let's discuss in the comment section below or on Facebook. Whenever, message me privately. Let's get to talking. This is one of my favorite shows of the year. Again, October was packed, man. I'm telling you, October should just win awards for best shows, and just Netflix shows, honestly. Blew it out the ballpark, man. Congrats to Netflix. They're doing a great job with their shows. Maybe it was worth canceling Iron Fist and Luke Cage. Just kidding. I love Luke Cage. Fuck you, Netflix. With that being said, before I get into any more trouble, thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Frankie. This is Culture Talks. This was The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina review. Let me know what you think. If you've seen it, did you like it? Do you want to watch it? Do you want to watch it together? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.